Guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my January Ipsy and Ipsy Glam Plus unbaggings. These are the first bags of the year, and I was actually expecting these to come in the mail last week. They just came today a few hours ago, but better late than never. So I'm super excited and interested to see what's inside these bags. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and the notification bell down below. And without further ado, if you guys like to see what goodies are in my January Ipsy bags, then just keep watching. So since these are the first bags of the year, I was hoping that Ipsy made some changes, in particular to the way they send out the bags to their influencers. We typically will get them early, and I had mentioned in probably the last 3 or 4 videos, every time I actually would mention that Ipsy should put down each product and the descriptions and the price points like they used to. I'm sure that you guys who get it regularly still, because that's how it was for me before they sent these to me, but you guys that get it regularly still, I'm sure the price points and the descriptions are still in the little card that it comes with. Well, unfortunately, again, they don't have any description or info or price points or anything, and it's kind of crazy to me because they send the bags to us influencers early because they want us to share these products with you and, you know, kind of get the information out and everything, but they're not giving us the information. So hopefully soon enough they will include the descriptions again. I mean, I don't know how hard it is to do that. The theme for this month is Dream It. That's what the card looks like. Again, your card will probably look different. It doesn't include any descriptions of what I'm receiving, and also that causes confusion for me because there were a few products that I didn't know were they Glam Bag Plus or regular Glam Bag items. So if they did have the card that, you know, laid out everything I was receiving, that would be more helpful to me when I'm sharing the things with you. I mean, I could go onto the website and kind of skim through it and look, but besides the point, I just think that would be really helpful to us influencers. And then the other thing I know I had mentioned a long time ago was that were they going to maybe change it so that influencers didn't get all the same products? Again, this month we're all getting the same products, and I would think if Ipsy is trying to, you know, share, us influencers share what Ipsy is all about, they would send influencers customizable different items. It's not like it's like BoxyCharm where everybody gets the same items. That would be a little bit different. All us influencers are getting the same items to share with you each month, but in reality, you guys are getting more customizable items. So I don't know, I just think that if they're trying to show people, you know, what Ipsy's all about, that influencers maybe should receive more customizable products, not the same products. That's just my 2 cents, so maybe Ipsy will eventually catch on, but I figured that I would address it. But anyways, you know, I'm still thankful that Ipsy does, you know, take the time to send these out to us. So let's start off with the regular Glam Bag, and then we will move to the Glam Bag Plus. So this is what the bag looks like for January. It's kind of like a see-through material, see-through kind of plastic material, and it says Dream all over the bag, as you guys can see. I just don't want to get too close because then you guys really won't be able to pick up, you know, how it looks. So it's got like a clear kind of a zipper right here, and the zipper is blue. So it's pretty simple, and then also the text Dream, the letters are in stars. So it's a pretty cute bag. And then let's open it up and see what's inside. This first product is the Naked Papaya Gentle Enzyme Face Cleanser. That's what it looks like right there. So let me just see what it says on the back. It says, take today off, a daily non-foaming cream cleanser that purifies, hydrates, and softens skin without stripping. With a smoothie-like texture, it feels like the tropical vacation you deserve. And you can use this in the morning and at night. So I know I say this every time, but these are great, especially if you're going to be traveling and you don't want to bring full-size products. So that's what I like to do. So this is the first product right here. I'm excited to try it. It's the Naked Papaya Gentle Enzyme Face Cleanser, and I wish you know, I knew what the full size retailed for, but again, that's not included in our card that we get. Next is this Maki and Acai Prickly Berry Goji, if I'm saying that correctly, Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Oil. So it's basically a facial oil. It is by the brand Youth to the People. So let me just take it out to see. That's what it looks like right there. It says on the back, this ultra enriched flash absorbing face oil harnesses the nutrients of rare super berries to hydrate and deliver a velvety, soft, healthy glow, excellent on freshly cleansed skin or as a primer under makeup. So I feel like if you do use a little bit of this, it will definitely last a really long time. And then item number 3 is this Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Patina. So I saw that I was getting this about an hour and a half ago and I looked. So I decided to put it on my lips. I did not open this one, but I'm so glad I got this because this is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. And I want to say probably like I'd say like 60% of my videos, the shade that I'm wearing on my lips is Stila Patina. So this is what it looks like. So I don't feel like there's a need to open this up and swatch it out. It's a really pretty rosy, mauve-y, nude or neutral shade. It's one of my favorites. And whenever I wear liquid lipsticks, I always put a gloss over it. So alone, yes, it would probably be a little bit too dry. And I just find that any liquid lipstick at this point does. I always like to put glosses over it because then you don't see I don't know, after a while you start to see lines in your lips and it just looks dry. So I just always like to put a gloss over it. Then I have no issues, but it is such a beautiful shade. It lasts a really long time. So I think a lot of people will be happy if they do get this in their glam bag. This is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. And item number 4 is this Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. So it says apply a thin layer to clean skin, avoid eye area, leave on for 10 minutes. So it's just a really nice mask. It probably helps out with your pores, even refining and everything like that. Now for me, you guys know me. If you know me, yeah, I don't know. I just have issues with the way products smell when I use them. I am not a fan of rose scented items. So I may have to give this away to my sister or my mother-in-law, so we shall see. But anyways, Origin is a really, high-end brand. Actually, pretty much the last 2 products are really high-end brands, so I'm pretty shocked about that. Last but not least is this Drama Bomb. I'm going to butcher the way this is pronounced, you guys. The brand is Yuma Beauty. It's U-O-M-A, Yuma Beauty. Drama Bomb Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara. So let's take this out. And I did mention, I think it was like in my last Ipsy video that I kind of like getting mascaras now. I don't know what happened. I used to hate getting them, but my favorite mascara currently that I use, that I just repurchased, I got in an Ipsy. It is the Ciate London Triple Shot Double XL Mascara. Best mascara I've ever used. So now I'm like really into getting mascaras in my Ipsys. So let's see. This is a really pretty packaging. It's almost like snakeskin. Hopefully you guys can kind of see it, because if I get too close, my camera won't focus on it. But it's white with kind of like snake skin going on. And then also, yeah, it just says Drama Bomb, but I really do like the packaging. Next, let's see the most important part, what the wand looks like. So the wand looks really nice. Hopefully the formula is nice too. So I definitely will have to see what this mascara is all about. Overall, a lot of skincare products, but I'm not mad about it. I do like to get skincare products. The one that I'm a little iffy about, again, is this Origins, because it is rose scented, but it's not a big deal. I can just give this away to somebody. Really shocked that I got the Stila Patina liquid lipstick because I absolutely love it. And again, I noticed typically in my glam bag, because I always tell you guys, this $12 bag is where it's at. You will get those more prestigious, high-end, recognizable brands. And I don't typically see that in my Ipsy Glam Plus. I've been saying this for months. Back in the day, definitely saw those brands. And I know it's all about exploring and, discovering new brands, but I would still like to see those very recognizable brands make it in my Ipsy Plus. So maybe this month it'll be different. That's just something that I've mentioned to you guys a million times. So overall, that was definitely not too bad of a bag. Definitely a great value, for $12. So moving on to the Glam Bag Plus. Now I'm hoping my lights don't wash this out. It is going to look a lot brighter. I'm filming at nighttime, so I have to like really have my lights on. So I'm gonna kind of like do this so hopefully you can see the bag. But basically it's a baby blue, and like the regular bag, it says Dream all over it in stars. And we're still sticking to these pouches. I know 50% of you guys love these pouches, and then 50% of you guys would like a bigger version of this. I would like a bigger version of this. I don't, use these really, so it's like a 50-50 thing. It would be cool if you could actually pick which one you wanted and they created two, but Anyway, so that's kind of what the bag looks like. It's like a nice baby blue and it says Dream all over it. So the first item are these brushes from LaRousse. They typically will always come in like an envelope like that. Very unique and different packaging, so I did take them out. I have received LaRousse brushes before. Typically, their packaging, what they do, it seems like they'll switch up the color of the handle, but it's almost like, what do you call it? I'm like, it's like studded. I'll take it out so you guys can see. Their packaging is different. It's kind of like studded. Hopefully that's picking up on camera. This is more, it's almost like a matte, like, I don't even know, like a matte middle tone neutral blue. My favorite brushes from Ipsy Plus that I receive in Ipsy Plus, or even Ipsy's for that matter, are the Farrah brushes. I absolutely love them. So maybe I think the last time I got these brushes, they weren't brushes that I would typically use on an everyday basis, so that's why I wasn't really using them. So let's kind of go through these brushes and see what we received. So the first one I took the packaging off of. This is a flat powder brush. So for me, what this is going to mean, hold on, there's like, kind of like shedding already. I don't know if that's a good or a bad sign. So this would be really great for contouring, getting into the contours right underneath the apples of your cheek, and also kind of contouring right up here. This is the perfect shape for that. So this is the flat powder brush. Next we have the flat shading brush. So basically, and I'll take this out of the packaging. I don't know. I honestly like to use these brushes to, and this is going to sound weird, but I will use these brushes to apply padded concealers to underneath my eye area. I don't typically use these for eyeshadow because they're a little bit thicker and the shape, but besides the point, you still could use this to apply eyeshadow on the lid if you needed to. And then next is this kind of like really small blending brush. They're calling this the tapered blending brush. So if you want to get really precise when you are kind of doing your crease, or you honestly could probably even use this to do the outer V. I typically don't use this, you know, shape to do my outer V if I want to darken it up, but for blending out or doing your crease, if you want to be really precise, this would be the perfect brush for that. And then that's brush number 3. So brush number 4, let's open it up and see. This is their blush brush. Now, I have a question. Do you guys prefer blush brushes like this or angled ones? My blush brush that I love, I think it's from Morphe. I've had it for like a few years, and it's kind of like an angled blush brush. I absolutely love that one. So I typically will never use blush brushes like this. I mean, you can use them. I just like the angled ones. I don't know. Let me know what you guys prefer. Brush number 5 is their highlighter brush, as you guys can see. Now, this is the type of brush that I actually prefer currently. I say currently, I'll tell you why in a second, but this is the type of brush that I prefer currently to apply my highlighter with. I think I'm using, I don't know if it's a Farrah one. It's back there. It's a little bit bigger than this one, but these are the types of brushes that I use currently to apply my highlighter brushes. I absolutely love them. Apply my highlighters, excuse me, I can't even talk today. So I typically used to religiously always use a fan brush, and then I went to the brushes that kind of almost looked like a bigger eyeshadow brush, and then I'm down with these ones now. I really love these, but besides the point, 5 brushes. I'm assuming, if I can remember before I used to get these sent to me from Ipsy, the value for these brushes was, I don't know, it was up there, so I can't really tell you right now because they didn't include the information. It could be on their website, but I'm charging my phone, so I can't really do that right now. Item number 2 is this Wander Beauty Lip Retreat Oil. I really don't prefer lip oils. I think I got one by Tarte a few months ago. I just really don't prefer lip oils, but we'll see what this one's all about. But I am starting to really like this brand, Wander Beauty. Last month, I believe I got like a retractable eyeliner. It was last month or the month before, excuse me, but I really do like it. So very fancy packaging. It's like a light pink bottle with the gold cap. I really like that. Again, sorry, especially this time of day, it's like pretty much dark out. My lights are going to probably wash things out. So let's see what this kind of looks like. I don't know if, yeah, it's a pull out, so That's what it looks like. As you guys can see, it's got like a nice doe foot applicator. So I'll have to give this one a try. Again, I'm just not really a lip oil person. I know it says that this luxurious lip loving treatment oil with a shine of gloss, Rosa canina fruit of oil, contains unsaturated essential fatty acids for healthier looking lips, apricot kernel, and avocado oil, firm and deeply moisturized lips. So I was just going to say that these oils are really good for moisturizing lips, but sometimes if I really need to moisturize my lips, I just like chapsticks better. I don't know, it's just weird. Item number 3 is this Pixi by Petra Nuance Quartet Blush Quad. That's what the packaging looks like. And I don't think I've gotten anything from Pixi by Petra in my Ipsies in a while, but I do love this brand. So that's like classic packaging, Pixi by Petra, very sleek. Yeah, so let's see. Are these really blushes? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really say much. I mean, it says, let's look on the back here. 4 multi-use shades, natural tone on tone nuances of color to use on cheeks and eyes. Okay, so, I mean, it doesn't say anything about using as highlighters, highlight the brow, or apply as eyeshadow or blush. That's what it's saying for these. So, very beautiful shades. My issue is that they're kind of like very shimmery to the point where you would not want to use these as blushes. You don't want to have shimmery shades on your cheeks. Highlight, like the tops of her cheek, yes. But like, for example, let me just like swatch out. Unless like 2 of these shades are supposed to be like eyeshadows and then 2 of them blushes. I mean, this is probably the only shade I would use as a blush. This is way too pink. Like just way too pink. And then these, they do look like you could use these as eyeshadows, but I wouldn't use this as a blush. So that's kind of like my point. Let me like swatch out this pink shade. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that would just be too much for a blush. That color right there on my finger. You'd have to like go really, really lightly. Like this would probably give you doll cheeks. And the consistency of it, it's creamy. Again, I feel like you'd have to go with a really light hand. But for eyeshadows, I definitely think that this would be a nice palette. So I'll have to like fool around with this. Obviously, I can't speak to it because I don't currently have it on. Then item number 4 is this, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Sela by Celine Tadrisi Cream Violet Soothing Hand and Body Butter with Lavender and Oatmeal. So whenever I know this sounds bad, but clearly influencers, they don't go off preferences. I don't prefer to get any kind of body products or hand products, but I just want to see how this smells. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not a big lavender person either. I know, I feel so bad. I'm like complaining here. But I'm sure this is a really nice lotion. You know, it probably really helps to moisturize and make your body and your hands feel smooth. So that's what this looks like right here. It says on the back, from sea to skin, luxurious hand and body butter formulated with Canadian botanicals, lavender and oatmeal to deeply nourish and soothe the skin. So that's what that looks like. And then let's see, last but not least, and at first I wasn't sure if like this was supposed to go, this or the Wander Beauty was supposed to be in my Ipsy regular. Like I wasn't sure. I was getting like super confused. But this is the Cover FX, excuse me, Shimmer Veil. And this is basically a highlighter. This is in the shade Celil. I think it's a highlighter. Let me look and see. Shimmer Veil. So yeah, so this basically looks like it could be a liquid highlighter. You can kind of maybe put a little bit on the back of your hand and dab it on the tops of your cheek. Honestly, you could probably use this as an eyeshadow as well. I'm just looking to see. It says, a pearlescent cream perfect for eyelids but can be used anywhere you want, a veil or shimmer. This unparalleled buildable formula feels weightless, lasts all day, and won't crease or transfer. So I would be really curious to see how this looks on the lids, because when I want to have like really beautiful shimmery lids or sparkly lids, I love the Stila liquid eyeshadows, and there really is no fallout with them. And they do have a shimmer version of those too. So I'm really curious. Let me actually just like swatch this out. It's really pretty actually. It's a nice like pretty pink champagne color. And it actually did dry instantly, so there's no fallout coming up. So definitely no fallout. and it kind of gives it like a nice foiled effect. So that's really cool. And if you wanted to, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could put this on the tops of your cheek, but you have to go like really lightly. But yeah, so Cover FX, I want to say XF, I don't know why. Cover FX is definitely a high-end brand. I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be in my Ipsy Plus, but I'm shocked because I haven't seen a high-end brand. When I say high-end, a brand that is like known as a prestigious brand sold in Sephora and Ulta. I haven't seen one of these in a really long time make its way to a plus. So really excited about this. I will definitely be trying this out very soon. Definitely a really pretty shade. Okay, so overall for this month's plus, I would say it was decent. I'm not really crazy about the hand cream or the lip oil. I definitely would not have those in my preferences. That's why I'm saying it. Ipsy, can you please make these customizable to influencers who receive these? But the Pixi by Petra palette, really pretty shades, but I just wouldn't be wearing a lot of those as a blush. Definitely as an eyeshadow or a highlight. But the FX, the Cover FX, that right there is super beautiful. And then what was the other thing that, oh yeah, and then the 5 brushes. I mean, I love when I get brushes, so I'm really curious to play around with these brushes and see how they are. But anyways, that is it for my unbaggings. Let me know in the comments down below what you received in your bags. Are we bag twins? I know I'm bag twins with all the influencers that received it, but are we bag twins? Did you get similar or the same items as me? Did you get completely different items than me? And I didn't even go as far as looking at potential items that you could receive this month, because sometimes, especially for the plus, when I do that, I get kind of disappointed because I see other things I could have got and I'm just like, what the heck? But anyways, let me know. I'd be curious to find out. But anyways, that is it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I will see you in my next video. Bye.